welcome to this channel. What's going on? What's going on, Teatro? Just feeling insanely inspired, as per usual. Well, not really, but I mean, usual, but I'm feeling even more inspired than usual. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yeah. Just riding the waves of this tune that I've created, or this tuning. You know, something magical happens when you sort of just like engage in like your own sort of creation of sound. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Ah, man, that's powerful. Crazy. I was engaging right before I started the stream. I've been doing almost, I don't know how to describe it. It's not a style of sing I'm very familiar with. Hello, Jay. Welcome, my friend. Something more on your vibes every day. I told you to use guitar like an old rabbit tribe. Yeah. Something, yeah, bro. I swear, I was listening to artists like Wagal and like learning to channel really low notes. And because I'm in dropped B, I'm in 432 hertz, but then dropped into drop B. I've been inspired to just like really reach into my lowest register using like ancient sounds. It sounds kind of strange and otherworldly, but to me it feels really good. Like this note, that note. It's like if I were to go, like suddenly it's like a whole world built. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, it's like ancient, it's almost like ancient Tibetan like chanting or like throat singing, but like in the deepest register. Yeah. What is happiness without the H? Happiness, bruv. Treje Kaskmik. I have no idea, brother. Yeah. Maybe one day, Jay. Maybe one day. I think for him, Maybe, you know, near future. Yeah, maybe like sooner than we think. Yeah. It's not strange, the legacy between the earth and the first chakra. That's exactly it, brother. That's exactly it. You get this, Teatra. It's like that low. That's the lowest chakra summoning. The ah, like UH noise. So it's like when you do the you ah, rooting yourself into that low. It's like ancient humans, the ancient human sound. Yeah, very cool, very ancient. Dropped B, baby, dropped B into 432 hertz. Very nice. Forbidden technology. Facts. The sacred technology. Please Metallica. I have no idea how to play Metallica, brother. It's not, I'm not a cover artist. I love Metallica just as much as the next, but I have no idea how to perform Metallica. Shout out Metallica. I was playing Metallica stuff when I was like 12 years old. That's kind of like one Master of Puppets. That's like first song I learned when I was like 11, 12. Beautiful music. Haven't played it in like 10 years. Oh. Yeah, bro, this is the one, this is the tuning that I created. I've never heard people do this. It's basically, I went to 432 hertz. So, you know, there's 440, right? 440 is standard tuning. And if you go about there, from where standard tuning is, it's 432 hertz. And I took basically the off-centered tuning that is 432, and I tuned it to dropped B. But then I also actually took these higher two notes, and I actually, instead of dropping it to drop B, I did it one step down. So it's one step down, and these are two steps down. But it's in 432, so it's off kilter. It's a very interesting tuning. I don't know. For some reason, it's basically like I split the keys. So this is in one key, this is another key. And then all together, it just plays some weird, I don't even know what this is. So B, F sharp, B, E, G, D, or G, what's this? There it is, G and D. They're all like off kilter. It's very cool. Can suggest to you a very beautiful chord by tabs. Absolutely, yeah, no, I'd love to hear your suggestion, my friend. I'm still trying to navigate this alternate tuning, but it's super dope, super dope. Yeah. I listened to The Cure. Wow. I listened to The Cure, then I cried. Huh. Sick, dude. Sounds like you're connected, my bro. Ashay, welcome back on the live. Very nice to see. Hello, what's good, friend? What's good, friend? Yes. I do not do requests. Yeah, I'm not a cover artist. Appreciate the interest, but yeah. I just do improv and originals, yeah. And I teach music. And various stuff. Right now I'm creating meditative sound journeys. That's kind of what I do. Where's my... That's fine. Can never get tired of those those open harmonics, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, man, very interesting and relaxing. Thank you, brother. Thank you, vegan. Deacon the Chicks. You know, what I'd love to do next is I'd love to actually learn to detune my piano, my synthesizer, into 432 so I could tune it with the alternate tuning that I've done so far. The sound you were making was common. Yeah, 7,000 years ago. Yeah, bro, that's the thing. It's like, this is not a sound that, like, I've never heard music that's like this, but it's like, it's ancient. It feels primal. It feels like a primal connection. Of course, even just describing this tuning, this is a tuning. I literally just made this tuning. I was just like, what happens if I drop to 432, which is, you know, the universal harmony or harmonious frequency, and then I dropped it. I just dropped it to super low. It sounds magical. You know, it's even like what I think I'm exploring very actively. It's basically like I'm doing low dropped B. So it's like almost like B1 or like B0. You know, B is like in the lowest octave, but then it's dropped, or not, it's dropped into the B, but then it's off kilter. So it's in 432 hertz tuning, but it's dropped B, the lowest B, which is like a very ancient, like primal sound. Just drop it low. Let's see. But the tuning, I'm not a musician, but I heard Dimebag Darrell was doing something similar. Somewhat off tune. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, I'm doing, you know, as I could simply explain, like, you know, music is tuned in 440. That's standard, 440, right? Hertz. And when you tune it off kilter, like here we are, and this is like, if you were to look at the tuning peg, or the tuning, yeah, like the tuning dial, this is 440. This is 432. It's like just off. It's like right sort of on the edge of where I guess one note becomes the next note. It's kind of like 40% dialed in. That's where 432 hertz is. And I dropped all of it to an alternate tuning from 432 hertz. So it's a thing I just recently explored. I was like, this sounds cool. Very nice. Super low. Humming. You should coincidence to expand that. Oh, I have coincidence to expand on it. I have confidence to expand on it. All I can say is that it gets like, the way I see is it gets very like unfiltered. Like I have the confidence. Hell, when I'm not on a stream, I was sitting there for like an hour, or more like 40 minutes. I was composing music in that exact rich, like unapologetic tone. It's basically, it's very primal. But it's also, I would say to Mom Handle, the essence of it, this music to me is very sacred. So it's kind of like, I tiptoe into trying to like unapologetically perform this music. Because for me, again, it's like a sacred sort of primal context. It's sacred to me. Love the humming. But yeah, thank you so much for that. It's a beautiful compliment. Hey there, been a while since I've seen you live. What's up, Alicia? Well, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Yeah. I go live pretty much every day. Yeah. I did a live earlier today and got a pretty good response doing this kind of tuning. So I'm like, okay, let's ride that beautiful algorithmic wave, And look at this, even like, I did the little contact ball. I got like the treble clef just beautifully in there. Part of why I'm going live today is, one, I'm sharing my alternate tuning I created. And then secondarily, I'm just kind of here to just playfully explore with contact juggling. And even further, if I do something like this, right, I move my light and then catch the reflection of the light. This is my treble clef lamp. Maybe just capture it like somewhere like here. Do something like that. You can see the treble clef as I'm doing the illusion. Very bright though, it's very, very bright, but gotta love the light. Yeah, but typically when I'm singing, like if I were to just, what I typically like to do is almost like, I start in a very low note, but then I'm accenting the like humming slash, I don't know what to call it. It's almost like Assassin's Creed sort of stuff, where it's like, and then I'll go like detune it. No, yeah, I want to hit that rich B, that low B. It gets very weird and primal, very fast, but I like it. It's what matches the music. It's great. Like, it's kind of like, well, there we are. Yeah, and then I also got to stay in tune, respectively. That's the fun, is like, this is an alternate tuning, so I got to kind of just like find the way to navigate it. Can you play Spoon? Cannot say no spoon, not you. I've been lost somewhere. Yes, yes. Sounds like an interesting song. And the vibes are inside you more and more. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So if we go into like, it's like intuitively, like when I create this kind of music, right? I'm trying to be raw to the channel. Like, it's kind of like, I'm not trying to make like music. I'm trying to like almost make it like a felt experience. That's what I've been leaning into. And it makes sense. Like, it's honestly, it's like primal music. Then when I switch keys, then it gets really weird. Like, really weird. Like, if I go like, I'll go like, I think I need more Rosen for that. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Watching me making my primal chanting noises. Your first chakra is on fire, and the fourth. Beautiful, beautiful observation. Absolutely, brother. I'm gonna move this a little bit more natural. Lighting it gets very jarring. Yeah, there we are. Honestly, though, when I make this music, all I want to do is play into that low, like, a chant. Let me just Rosen up. Yeah, but back to the dimensions of here. What I want to do right now is kind of within theme of, what I did as I invited you onto the stream, where I introduced some philosophy. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Sure. Awareness is a transforming force. Whatsoever deepens with your awareness is a virtue. Whatsoever disappears within your awareness is sin. Osho. Interesting. I always find it strange when people mention this word, but yeah. To abandon the mind and to live spontaneously is what I call sannyas. Okay, very interesting. Osho. Yes, sir. I love how so much this genre, this dropped B, 432 hertz, plays so beautiful in the pan flute. It's almost like this was very much meant to be in this low B note, especially like these low notes right here, like these minor notes. These ones like it's like very ominous, very very beautiful and ominous. I found some Osho quotes here, but let's see. What other quotes? What other beautiful quotes, beautiful wisdom from the great philosophers can we see? Terence McKenna, maybe? Let's see some quotes. I'm just riffing whatever's flowing through. Interesting. The imagination is the golden pathway to everywhere. Let me see if we're still in tuning here. Let me see if we're still in tuning. Oh, we lost tuning a bit. That's the beauty with these alternate tunings. Well, the strange part about it is it often leaves tuning. Such a beautiful alternate tuning. This is a general law of the universe overlooked by science. That is, out of complexity emerges great complexity. We almost say that the universe, nature, is a novelty conserving or complexity conserving engine. Interesting. Okay. These key shifts are awesome. Osho, yes sir, yes sir. From the Plague Tale game. Interesting. Cannot say I understand that Plague Tale game. Never heard of this. Let's see. Osho. We have a symbiotic relationship with a non-material being that we call language. Facts. Cold hard facts. Let's see if I can kind of calibrate this a bit. I see. Very nice. Activates the first chakra in 432 hertz. It's like to be in another world. Yeah. How do you feel our feet? How do my feet feel, you mean? Ah, my feet, they feel relaxed, yeah. They feel relaxed. I feel like my feet often, they're often quite relaxed. Like it's kind of like, because a lot of what I do, unconsciously that is, like if I'm dancing, doing handstand push-ups, even if I'm just like playing music, often my feet are in a position where they're relaxed. Like I'm very much like unconsciously, a lot of what I do, now that I think about it, it's basically, it's alleviating the tension from my feet. It's allowing me to almost like very much, I love more Terrence McKenna quotes. Yeah, but it's almost like strange to see that, like, say you do a handstand push-up, right? Part of what I think is interesting about handstand push-ups, or handstands as a whole, is, they're flipping you upside down. They're letting you introduce awareness to your feet. Basically, you're introducing awareness to gravity and the almost like the lymphatic flow of your system, your adrenals. Like you're doing so much that you're activating. But when you think about it, you're also alleviating any tension from your feet. Your feet are floating, they're in the air, you're upside down. And the more you hold that consistently, surely that's very good for your feet, for your spine, for everything. What we call reality is in fact nothing more than a culturally sanctioned and linguistically reinforced hallucination. Lots of Terrence McKenna quotes here. I think I'm going out of tune again. Yeah. Shout out tuners. Tuners are awesome. For real though, it's interesting how if I didn't have a tuner, like right here, right, this tuner, I click this and it shows me exactly how to tune things in sort of a regular way or an alternate way. Basically, because I have this tuner built in my guitar, of course you need this regular tuner, but it's easier, I can basically achieve 532 hertz or alternate tunings, alternate frequency tunings. I can achieve these because of this built-in tuner. It's great. Makes it really easy. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The problem is that the tunnel is in the back of your mind. And if you don't go to the back side of your mind, you'll never see the light at the end of the tunnel. And once you see it, the task becomes to empower it, to empower yourself and others, spread it as a reality. Let's pop in. welcome back, welcome back. Handstand push-ups and sprints and ice baths. You got it, yeah, bruv. Yeah, I think we talked about this last time. Handstand push-ups and sprints and ice baths. Actually, it's cold plunges in the river, so even better. Sprint to the river, and handstand push-ups I just do everywhere, so I just do those with everything. But yeah, I haven't done actually my daily sprint and river plunge yet, but I'm kind of just like eyeballing the sun. You know, if it's going down, it's kind of like I'll hit a point probably the next hour. I'm like, all right, it's high time to go. It's very good. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up? I feel like I need more Rosen for that. More Rosen to kind of hit that. Yo, thank you. And yes, yeah, I highly recommend if you're in that realm of training handstand push-ups and ice baths and stuff. Good times. Life-changing. I speak about this very openly. I am actually, with that, brothers and sisters, today I'm going to edit my video that I released or I created like 2 days ago. That basically I underline what I've learned from doing cold plunges and sprinting for 33 days in a row, which was, you know, what I did about 5 days ago. Had a 33-day streak. I'm still doing them, but the streak is over. But the idea is, yeah, I have that video where I feel like I'm feeling called to releasing that. Yeah. You live on the West Coast. I am, yes. British Columbia. Yeah, British Columbia. I feel like that's a very delicate string, very delicate violin strike. record it. It's amazing. Thank you, brother. I recorded something, like, right before I did the stream, I did, like, some sort of recording that I can probably put out there, I think, as a nice finished piece. Something along those lines where I did a lot of, like, yeah, this. Yeah, maybe I'll just hit the record button while I'm just doing all this. I mean, obviously everything's recorded on this live stream, so I can just, like, take all of this and be like, hey, this is a recording. But, yeah, I might as well make it official, do some studio recorded quality. That's the beauty of being here on Ableton. Let's see. Let's see how that sounds. Sure, sure. I like it. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the sincere compliments. Very deep, very atonal. Nah. Yeah, brother, I know. I would be very open to, again, I think when I don't have to focus my YouTube so heavily and try to, like, focusing in or outs of my professionalism, I think it'll be a little easier. And what I mean by that is just, like, yeah, I don't know, I'm so new to this YouTube wave, like, you know, I'm 6 months in, 6.5, I guess, technically. And that's such an early place. Like, I feel like I need to really ride out this wave, what I'm doing professionally, to really understand, yeah, how I want to move forward with, like, yeah, commissioning and putting out music and etc. But I don't know. I just got to learn. I got lots to learn. Give me your low E so you can tune to you. Absolutely, yeah, I'll help you with that. Low E is B. It's B. But you're actually, what you're doing is you're taking B and you're doing it to 432 hertz. So if low B is aligned with 440, you're going to be right on the B note. So you basically tune right to B. But then if you're doing what I'm doing the B note to 432 hertz. So I'm going slightly off kilter. Look, let me see. Yeah, you can hear it's like that's the note. If I were to try to play it, it's like yeah, that's probably that's low B. But in like I can't even sing it really well because it's like if I were to sing it, it's like, yeah, it's throat singing because it's low. It's a very low note. Whenever I get monetized, I don't know. Like, deadass, all I know is I get super chat at 3,000 watch hours. I'm at something like, I think a grand total of maybe like 1,700 watch hours. So I need to get to 3,000 watch hours to receive 2 super chats and 4,000 to receive AdSense revenue. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to release long format content that, you know, gets me watch hours. But also, if these streams can get as much views as humanly possible, like if I can boost these streams to like, you know, 10 plus K views and do those regularly, that'll get me my 4,000 watch hours, no problem. Like I can get those within a few weeks. But at this point, I got 0 monetization. I do all this pro bono. Pro bono, baby. I think though probably what I'll do in the next week is I'm gonna make a Patreon. Probably be free, but I'll have, you know, a paid section. But the idea is, it's just the Patreon's gonna be all the stuff that I can't post on YouTube. Primarily talking about psychedelics and cold plunges and stuff that's like, it's not necessarily like can't be put on YouTube, but it doesn't fit the same brand of Aché. Story videos are great for musicians too, though. Yeah, music sounds good. Story videos are great. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I mean, yes, I definitely, when I played this song and I wrote this kind of, improvised this tuning, I surely thought to myself, I was like, this sounds like incredible video game music. If this is not already like in video game music, this probably will be like this tuning, this kind of like style of what I'm doing. But it's also just original music. It's just original music that's in its own right. Yeah. But I definitely, I'm trying to lay out some different niches, like some different styles of long format content. But I don't know, at the end of the day, I think I'm just meant to be a streamer, at least in the immediate future. I want to succeed on every front in every realm as a streamer. But yeah, bro, my tuning is, this is an alternate tuning that I created again. Where basically, oh, one sec. My mic's messing around. What's going on here? Yeah, but no, like basically, let me tell you the tuning. It's dropped B. So you go to drop B. You know, you go to B, drop down 2 steps, go to F sharp. You go to B again. So low to high, it's B, F sharp, B, and then I'm E, G, and then D. Okay, so E, so B, F sharp, B again, E, G, D. And the idea is, again, when you do this, you're doing it on 432 hertz. So what I mean by that is, it's actually technically, this is the weird part is, so 432 hertz is when you do it down a kilter. So it's everything that I'm doing is basically, it's the next step up. Like what those notes are, it's actually technically the next step up. It's weird, it's very weird. Yeah. This is really weird. It's a very weird tuning. I can't explain it too well, truthfully, but all I can say is, yeah, I'm in B, F sharp, B, E, G, and then D. But everything's off kilter. Like you can hear it's in an alternate. It's a very weird tuning, I must say. If you are gonna play in it, it's basically like what I've explained is they're in different keys. Like the top 2 strings, like the top higher 2 strings, these are in 1 step down, and of course these 4 are 2 steps down, and they're all off kilter. You know, it's all like in 432 hertz. Or it sounds like it's not weird, but that's, yeah, no. It sounds like I'm in, and no, it's not weird, the tuning I've always used, but in D. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's like, yeah, it's dropped B for these 4 strings, drop D. But again, the weird part is more of the fact it's in 432 hertz. So it's not in just 440, it's not in standard. That's what makes it so beautiful and bizarre. Hello, what's going on, Natasha? I think I need more Rosen for that, yeah. Now, welcome to this live stream. Welcome to this live stream. You know, I was talking about this earlier, where I think some of the magic of well, harmonics, like say, you know, artificial harmonics, pinch harmonics, slap harmonics, is that if you become fluent at those, you can basically do anything, you know, you can do the very same combinations in any alternate tuning, like this, for instance. You know, harmonics are all universally applicable. Very weird. What's that thing called? This is a Picasso bow. So it's like a guitar pick, like P-I-C-K, Picasso bow. And you can buy this on Amazon. Like this is the knockoff version. You search guitar violin bow and you'll find this. I buy these like once a month, so I just buy them knockoff versions. But yeah, Picasso bow, guitar bow. It's basically a miniature violin bow. I think I even just went a little bit out of tune there. That's the thing with this tuning, is like it's right on the cusp. Because it's a low tuning, sometimes it'll just immediately go out of tune. So I gotta constantly just make sure it's in tune. There we go, that sounds good. That's only gonna work for acoustic, huh? I'll try it anyways. Yeah, that's kind of that's the caveat, is pretty much everything I do, like on this channel, on this style of vibe playing, basically only works on the acoustic guitar. Yeah. That's the bizarre thing. I mean, that's what happens when you hone one style of guitar playing for like 10, 11 years. It's like you really learn to hone it. Yeah, pretty much everything I do is all exclusive to the acoustic guitar. I can play some crazy stuff in the electric that I also bridges worlds with some of my playing style, but most of the way I play on electric guitar is completely different. Completely different. Sounds beautiful as well, but everything that I do, like in this realm, all acoustic. Like slap harmonics, the artificial harmonics, a lot of the tapping, a lot of the Picasso bow stuff, all the ways that I bridge it together. The only thing that transfers like exclusively is my ability to do legatos and some double-handed tapping, but it sounds better on the acoustic. Of course, I have to say, this tuning would sound extraordinary on the electric guitar, without a shadow of a doubt. Like these drop B stuff, you could create some wild sounding like metal type stuff. Oh yeah, no, that's the caveat, brothers. The tuning would sound beautiful. I'm just saying the stylings, the Picasso bow, that stuff is not, you can't do that on electric. That being said, you know, just my favorite part of drop B as a whole is, of course, this. The drop B, like the B note is so beautiful. Yeah, no, that's the thing is, yes, there's definitely different ways to reimagine exactly everything I do on the electric. Yeah, it's like, I mean, you need a sound hole, like a physical sound hole to do this style with this. But I'm sure, you could use an EBow and it would sound kind of cool. And harmonics, though, unless you have like an electric guitar, that's basically just an acoustic guitar, but it looks like an electric guitar and has like different pickups. A lot of like, this like artificial pinch harmonics and slap harmonics doesn't really read that well on an electric guitar. Of course, there are some guitars again makes an exception, but yeah. And of course, the preamp. The preamp's also a thing that you can't attach to electric guitar. I'm sure you could find a preamp that would echo this, but again, this is like 10 years of me like figuring out all of these things on this acoustic guitar. So like eventually I'm sure you could figure out, some nuances that are similar on the electric guitar. And honestly, I think I will one day. I'm getting a new Ibanez in the next week or two, which I've been saying for like fucking weeks and weeks, but I've been waiting for a check for weeks. So here I am. I am getting a new Ibanez. First time ever having an Ibanez. It's gonna do some crazy stuff on that. Yeah. Do 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 do. Wop wop wop. Okay. Real time. Yo, what's good? We got 10:56. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. Now this sounds beautiful, right? My alternate tuning. Let's now bring the bottom, these top two strings. Let's drop them. What's good? What's good, Xavier? What's good, brother? What's good, brother? Let's drop now these. Let's make them also in a full dropped B. So I guess a step and a half. I think this might be it. Let's see. No, that's not right. Whoa, what am I doing? Okay. I don't know what we're doing here, but we'll figure it out. So. That's not right. Another F sharp? That doesn't sound nearly as dope. But I think that's standard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, standard, man. Standard sucks. I'm also doing something profoundly wrong here, but... Oh! There, I think we're now figured this out. Yeah, there we go. No, that's not it. Oof, that's jarring. No, thank you. Don't mind me here, I'm just discovering magic. Yeah, so it is. That's standard. Standard drop B or whatever. I don't know exactly what that is, but we're gonna go back to what we had before because it's so much doper. Just so much doper. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good. Welcome to this YouTube channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Low key, but not really. It'll happen when it happens. Let's move the dynamics up a little bit. Dynamics. Oh, yes. Hey, buddy. Get a chance to check out Arthur Russell's song. I did not. No. Nah, I basically, I don't even know what. I think I made a bunch of food and did very little else. Very little computer stuff, yeah. I think I can still see it on my computer, but not open. Make your G-string minor, drop it 2. Huh. I don't know if I want to do that, brother. I don't know if I want to do that. My G-string. I don't know if I want to drop my G-string. Drop it 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. No, thank you. No, we're keeping it E. The thing is, though, with the with this G string, right? The G string is dropped. It's dropped 2 steps already. But what I'm doing is I've already dropped it. I've dropped it, but then I've also changed it to 432. So it's off kilter. So it's not going to sound like a pure 2-step drop. But it's technically it's E. It's on the fringe of E and F. What a beautiful place to be. So nice. Rich. Yes. What is an X in guitar? X is a mute. Yeah. Mute. It's a mute. Usually a palm mute, but it can also be a mute. Like you're muting a string to create a different chord. Like I'm muting this note. Yeah. Do you have an IG account? A DMU link? Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to... I'll if you find me on Instagram, but I'm trying not to display my Instagram too publicly because this is my personal Instagram. Not being said, most of these people, if not 99% on this YouTube, I don't mind having on my personal Instagram. But, there's the odd person I just don't want to have my personal Instagram. But, yeah, it's Neurohacker to Jesse. It's neuro, as in neurology, hacker with a second R at the end. Yeah, feel free to DM your, yeah. I feel like this tuning is genuinely, it's like composition gold. Composition gold. Like, genuinely, it's insane. I think we're gonna do the thing, we're gonna hop on YouTube on my computer and say some things to my stream. Because that's a beautiful option that YouTube allows us to do. Look at this. Look at this guy. It's this guy. What the fuck? All right. Oh, yeah, this third window, it's gonna be broken. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, let me see. All right. Yes, breaking windows. Interesting. Okay. Anyways. What are we gonna do? Let's turn off that volume for now. Greetings, friends. Greetings. Let's check that as a whole. Yeah, whoa. Setting the precedent. Greetings, friends. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're finding yourself inspired, you know. And if you're finding yourself not inspired, you know, you're finding yourself disjointed and fragmented and feeling lost, that's okay too, man. You know, we have to go through the depths. Like, if you're going through something crazy and something difficult, well, it's probably not going to be that way for that long. And the truth of the matter is, you're living the authentic human experience. You know, I think what's worse, there's something worse than not feeling, you know, the turmoil, going through difficult phases. And that's basically trying to numb it all out, trying to escape, you know, invariably. You know, if you try to just run away from it all. If you're a person that's going through something, you're feeling it. You're in the authentic human experience. You're processing and you're integrating your real experience. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, so many of us in this modern reality, we are suppressing, we're escaping, we're creating these little mental gymnastics and mental paradoxes where we run away from feeling the truth of what we feel. And the truth of what we feel in our emotions and everything, it's just trying to teach us. It's trying to show us something. These are messengers. These are lessons. Powerful lessons. You know, it's lessons from you to you. It's the most powerful. So the joy of ephemerality. I don't know what that means exactly, but I kind of know. Paradoxically, realizing emptiness imparts a tremendous appreciation for form because it imparts a poignant recognition of impermanence. You realize that everything has a built-in expiration date. Everything is perishable, like a rainbow. If something truly existed, it would be permanent. Impermanence is an expression of its empty nature. Acknowledging the delight of this realization, meditation master Ajahn Khan once held up a glass and said, "Look at this. This glass does a wonderful job of holding water. It shimmers in the sunlight. When I tap it, it sings. But one day it will be blown off of a shelf by a gust of wind. My elbow will knock it off the table. And if you really think about it, this glass is already broken. And that's why I enjoy it so much, so immensely." Okay. I don't know. It's cool. Never been, can't get Instagram, search to work. So open a tab and check out the Arthur Russell documentary. You'll dig it. He worked mostly solo as a brilliant composer. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'll give it a search. Whoa. Documentary. Damn, it's getting late. Documentary teaser. Official documentary. Arthur official. What? It shows like, huh, interesting. Shows what's his name? Not Arthur Russell, but Russell Brand. Those aren't the same person. Nah. Arthur, 2011 movie. So did Russell Brand play Arthur Russell? Huh. That was a cool passage. Yeah, right? Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful book. Honestly, everything of this book is so beautiful. This is Dreams of Light, a profound daytime practice of lucid dreaming. So it's basically the philosophical context of how to lucid dream. Beautiful, beautiful book. This is like so nice. Not Russell Brand. Yeah, I don't know. I get Russell Brand popping up for some reason when it's showing documentaries. But yeah, no, Arthur Russell, different guy. Yeah, bro, but Andrew Holisek. He has a few books. I have a couple of his books. There's Dream Yoga, and then there's The Dreams of Light. Both beautiful. But literally, the entire book is filled with like mind-blowing metaphysical philosophy, ancient Tibetan philosophy. So beautiful. Like, it's just packed. And it all has to do with learning to understand and unlock lucid dreaming. Yeah. The spiritual path, by contrast, results in a twofold egolessness. That is, enlightenment or full recognition of empty but luminous clear light mind. Most spiritual practices work from the inside out. You start examining and dissolving the false sense of self, and this process eventually leads to a dissolution of the fabricated sense of other. However, the practice of illusionary form works mostly from the outside in and achieves a twofold egolessness by focusing on the dissolution of the solidity of the other. And the two approaches support each other, and in both cases, the dissolution of the inner or outer ego is the path that leads to enlightenment. There's a lot in here that's beautiful. Yeah. All right, so we're approaching an hour. I think what I'm going to do, because it's getting kind of late. It's like 6:30. Probably gonna go for a run, cold plunge, make some food, and probably head to the gym. Yeah, and do gym stuff right quick. So I think that's the move. And then once we get back from the gym, we'll probably do another stream. Feel into the algorithm because we're stream grinding, baby. Nah, it's great though. So far, it's been pretty good, pretty fruitful. Like honestly, these last couple days, the stream algorithm has been blessing me. So we gotta love it. We gotta love it. I've also just been feeling inspired as fuck, so it makes sense. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'll have to check it out. I appreciate your passion for this fellow. Yeah, very cool. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, yes. Good luck, all of you. Good luck, all of you, in this 3D reality, riding those waves, allowing yourself to really just make sense of this intense human experience, but doing it with bliss and open heart and, yeah, realizing this is all just an illusion, It's all here to just have fun and play and learn and figure these things out. Yeah, you got this. You got this, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in you. Wonderful. All right, wicked. Well, thank you so much for chiming in. Yeah, we'll be back in next few hours. Yeah, we'll go to the gym, feel out these waters. But yeah, what is a Shea movement? You know what a Shea movement is, Matthew. We're not troll. We're not here to troll. Nice to meet you. Of course, nice to meet you as well, Jesse. Bless. And yeah, if this content resonates with you, feel free to follow this channel. I teach music and I do meditative sound journeys. Outro. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much. Much love. Yes. Very nice. Fair enough. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this another time if you subscribe to this or whatnot. Yeah. Amazing. Whoa, Morrison released a new video. Pretty dope. Anyways, much love. Bless. Ashay.